we are approaching to my perfect office, and no need to go far, everything is so close here in my space. And you could say, wait, Victoria, why do you say that your office is perfect? It is tiny, it is nothing fashionable here, but I would like to get you my perspective. I suppose that you are a creative, need just a nook, just a little corner to have a table and a chair to start telling interesting stories and drawing cool sketches. And the rest is optional, but you don't need to have it. Today we are going to embrace chaos and create something unusual and strange, and I want it not only for you, but for me also. I would like to test some unusual format. So, as previously I already promised you to dive into chaos, today we will do it anyway. My name is Victoria, and if you think that my channel is about drawing and sketching, you are wrong. It is not. It is about boldness to become yourself, to manifest your values, to express yourself, and sketching and drawing just my tools to help you on this your creative journey. So let's dive into our today's chaos. In my late video I told you that I have an amazing blow-minded reference for drawing crowds. By the way, I adore to draw crowds, and we are going to do a lot of this exploration because a lot of beginners never try to do something complicated. My position is that even if something looks complicated, in reality it could not be. It could be, but it couldn't be also. And you need to try, and you never could guess how it will feel in reality before you will try. And even if it is complicated, you could try to find ways how to simplify your task. So we are going to draw a crowd. I found this amazing, super chaotic reference. I will put this reference into my free Telegram channel. The link will be in the description, and you can observe it and use for your sketching practice today. It is not very usual vision of a crowd, because here we can see water, a lot of splashes of water, and heads which are turned to different directions, and a lot of interactions and dynamic. And normally we don't draw people like this, but I always try to find ways how to do something with an unusual approach. So today we are going to do it. And in advance, I suppose that I will show you step by step, as I do every time, how to draw this crowd. But after some thinking about it, I decided to change my strategy here. So I already showed you in my previous videos. I will put a link in the description so you can easily find it, how to draw different type of crowds. I will show you just to remind you if you skip this. Something is outside. If you haven't watched these videos, you can return there and find your guidelines. I mean that I already gave you a lot of tricks and guidelines how to do these things, drawing crowds, and of course almost in my every video I give you a lot of tricks and I show my way of thinking, how I analyze references, what I do to grasp the idea of sketch, and so on. So today I just want this controllable chaos I would like you to do everything by yourself. And after that, we could observe your sketches, and I will give you feedback. So this was one approach to draw. In these three upcoming sketches, I am showing you three different techniques how to draw crowds, and you can apply different methods for your today's task. But of course, you can imagine your own way how to do it. We had also, it was a completely different way. I was drawing people in cafe. And the last one, it is even the better, as for me, because it is super crowded, messy, and if you don't understand, but there are people in the theater. So here, I suppose that this video will be the most useful for you, because the situation is similar with our today's reference. There we also see people from the top view, so you can apply it. And your task for today is to draw your own sketch, your own vision, your own interpretation of our reference. By the way, it is from the movie, very old movie, The Swimmer. It is very surrealistic and strange, and if you're an adult person, I highly recommend you to observe something new and thought-provoking. So I will put the photo of this movie also in my Telegram channel. So your today's task is to observe, first observe your reference and try to articulate how you are going to solve this task, how you are going to draw your sketch today. And after that, I suggest you to do it, because it will help you a lot. I have this opinion in general that when you are at the beginning stage, and even if you are sort of intermediate experience, it is better for you. It is my position. Maybe it is not a very popular opinion, but I think that it is better than you articulate what is going on your reference, or what you are going to draw, like you're planning it, and you're articulating the way how you're going to achieve your creative goals, and you will make your sketches only after this phase. So I mean that you're not just, when you are super experienced, it's no need, because you have this intuition and you already trained so many times, so you know how to do it. But for the beginner class, I recommend to articulate what you are going to do and just try to describe, even if you're not writing it, just in your head. But of course, I personally would like to know the way, how do you think, the path of, I don't know how to say it, the path of your thought, how do you came for your solution. For me, it is the maybe most interesting part, because sometimes you're starting with one point of view and you develop your perception, and after that you got your result, and it could be completely different. And when you give you this space for thinking, you can develop more interesting plot, and you can add something here and there, and it is, again, it is my perception that you can get better, more interesting, more intriguing results. So just observe the reference. After that, describe your future drawing practice today, and after that, just go and draw it. Even if you completely beginners, I don't let beginners to skip complicated tasks. I'm honest with you, I suppose that yes, there are some complicated things which are not relevant for beginners, but here on my channel, on this level, I would like to give you, no, these challenges, they are not that complicated. The problem is not that you don't have enough skills and knowledge. Mostly the problem is that you have a lot of limitations in your head, and I would like you to overcome them, and it will help you much stronger than your development of your skills. It is, maybe I will film special video about this approach, that why we need to be bold and courageous while drawing, because it is not very popular topic among sketches. No, it is my experience. Maybe you have something different. Just to summarize why we need to be bold sketchers, because when you are no, just don't allow yourself to do something complicated, when you are afraid of all this suffering, feelings that you are not good enough, that you will not get good results, it stresses you much stronger. Just don't afraid to make mistakes, to become, no, to get to some awful results. Of course you will get awful results when you are a beginner, because it is a complicated thing. You need to coordinate a lot of things. You need to keep in mind a lot of different things. That's why just it is not a problem that you will have something ugly. You need to overcome your fears, and when you're drawing only comforting things like, princesses, cats, flowers, and all these swans, and I don't know. No, you understand my point, I suppose. You are like, don't allow yourself to develop your creativity, and you don't allow yourself to be yourself. You're so conforming that you're afraid other people to criticize you. If you want to be an artist, even if you're an artist only in your soul, I'm not talking about professionals. I'm talking about people who have this feeling that we are artists. Maybe life is something different. Maybe we are doctors, maybe we are sportsmen, maybe we are managers, but somewhere inside our souls we are artists. And it is important part of our personality, and I always encourage you to treat yourself like an artist. And maybe the best advice I can give you, don't limit you in these challenges, and don't be afraid of judgment, because you will be judged and you could get some unpleasant feedback, but it should not stop you, because the more brave and courageous you become during this developing your creative journey, it will affect the rest of your life also, the other spheres of your life, and you will feel much better. You will not feel that stress that much. You will learn how to overcome some difficulties, and it will be super helpful for you in general. So I already talking for so long, but I want you to understand my position and my way of giving information for you. That braveness is the key here, and skills now in creativity, in arts, skills there. No, they will not give you that much than your personal qualities and your way of thinking and your originality. So here on my channel we are focusing on these things. So that's it for today. Today's chaotic, ugly video, and I like it to have it strange, unusual, and in future I will make more like this, and maybe even much more chaotic. So what I want from you, I want to see your sketches maybe in one of my upcoming videos I will draw this reference by myself and I will explain you my way of thinking. And if you will send, you can send me your sketches if you'd like me to show, if you'd like me to see them and to give you a feedback. You can drop them into my free Telegram channel, the link will be in the description, and write a couple of words about you. Who are you, where are you from, what have you experienced during today's practice, and what do you think in general about my approach? Is it close to your way of thinking? Maybe you have some different experience and opinion. We can just discuss it in my upcoming videos. And of course, I would like to know your brief description of your process today, how you decided to develop your today's sketch. And you can drop everything into my Telegram channel. Because I want this interaction. I want you not just to observe everything and forget about it. I want you to be involved in creative life and to provoke yourself to become more creative and have more artistic experience. You know that the more you practice and analyze your results and try new things, the better artist you become. The better, I mean that I'm not talking about drawing beautifully or something specific. In general, you become more authentic, more confident, and more strong as an artist. So try to do it, and in my upcoming videos, if you will send me your sketches, I will show them in my video, and maybe it will be even a stream if you'd like to. And I will give you a feedback, just my vision, what was cool there, what you can improve, and what you can think about it. I never give, such a critical, no, not a serious, I give you serious feedback, but it is not that strict, let's say. I suppose that even in beginners and very ugly works, we can find something good and we can find the direction where it is better for you to develop your artistic vision, let's say. I don't think that everyone should draw more or less the same. I suppose that you need to go from you need to rely on your personality, and it is your engine, and it affects everything you do, not only your sketches. And it affects everything in your life. Sketches, they are like your self-portraits, even if you are drawing, I don't know, nature or still lifes. It doesn't matter. It affects your personality. It affects your things. So thank you so much for spending this short time with me. And today it was super exciting, super fun for me, and I just want to be immersed into your personal energy and to your personal stories with your sketches. So that's it for today, and I will see you very, very soon in my upcoming videos. And I wish you a very funny and engaging sketching practice today. Bye!